intermediate middle split stretch with me. Before you start, make sure your muscles are nice and warm, and there is a part of the video where ankle weights are optional. Starting off, rotating them hips round. Nice big circles, opening up the hips and creating space within that pelvic area. Perfect. And switching over to the other side, just rotating all the way around. Nice big circles, as big as you can. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take a figure of 8 with our hips. Just going from left to right at your own pace. Taking it down for 4 and up for 4. Down for 4 again and up. That's it. Just keeping that figure of 8 going. Down and up, loosening up that hip area. Excellent. Good. We're now going to take a hook round with the leg, opening and closing with that knee. So hooking round and forward, hooking round and back. So really opening and rotating that hip up and round. Switching over to the other leg, opening and closing. Excellent. I'm going to take a squat, so keep that chest high, drive the hips back, knees over the ankles. We squat, we stretch, squat and recover. Feet turned out, parallel, turned out and recover. Driving those hips forwards on the recovery. That's it. Brilliant. Okay, turning those hips and feet out, we're going to go into a low prayer position, and you can just rock from side to side as you wish, just opening up those hips. You can use your elbows to push your knees out a little bit further. Just really opening up those hips. Taking our left hand to our leg and pushing our knee out. And our right hand to our leg, pushing our knee out. Perfect. Stretching it forwards. You should feel this in your hamstrings. And uncurling through the spine. Okay, we're going to go onto the floor into a nice side lunge. So the aim is to get that heel flat on the floor. Holding it here for a few beats, using your breath. Switching over to the other side. Again, aiming to get that heel nice and flat onto the floor. Brilliant. Switching over from side to side, no hands if you can. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. Just put your hands in front on the floor. Perfect. Well done. We're now going to lie back onto our elbows. Make sure you create space between your shoulders and your ears. Hooking the leg in towards the chest, out and forwards. So just mobilising the hip area once again. Switching over onto the other leg. Making sure we don't sink into those shoulders, keeping space between the shoulder and the ears. Great. Switching back, we're now going to go out, in and forwards. So your knee pushes out to the side, in towards your chest and forwards. That's it. Swapping over to that other leg, out, in and forwards. So out, in towards your chest and forwards. Stretching both legs up into a pike, we come in, out to a box, back into frog, up to pike. So frog, box, frog, pike. Nice and controlled, trying to get a little bit lower each time. Tensing those stomach muscles, pulling your belly button in towards the floor. That's it. So keeping it nice and controlled. Now we're going to take both legs out to a box and squeezing those adductors, pulling the legs back in nice and steadily. Excellent. So using all those muscles, squeezing up together and out to the side. This is going to build up real strength in those legs. That's it, nice and controlled. Good work. We're now going to take a static hold, so legs out to the sides and just holding it there. So make sure your legs are directly out from your hips to get a nice true flat middle split. Excellent. Hugging those knees into the chest and just releasing any tension. We're now going to try with ankle weights. If you've not got ankle weights, just repeat without the weights. So taking it nice and slowly out and using those adductors to bring them back in. Adding the ankle weight will strengthen the legs even more, which will be perfect for your standing middle splits. And again, just bringing them in, out, in and up to a pike. We're now going to switch our legs and do single leg raises. This is going to work your lower abdominals. Again, if you don't have ankle weights, that's absolutely fine, just do it without. You can also bend the knees and do little taps. Make sure your core is nice and tight, belly button sucked to the floor. Back out into a straddle and just holding that position there with the weights or without. You can use that conditioning section and repeat as much or as little as you like. Okay, we're going to take it into some attitude leg switches. So the aim is to get 2 right angles with the legs and just alternating between both sides. That's it. Trying to keep your back up as straight as possible, so not sinking back, and just feeling those hips rotating. I call these the spider switches, no idea why. Taking it onto one side, we're going to lean forwards and we're going to open out that leg. Trying to keep the underneath leg as still as possible. Mine is moving a little bit. Just opening it out, using that glute muscle, and now stretching forwards over that leg. We're going to switch over to the other side and open up again. So just trying to keep that bottom leg as still as possible and just increasing the flexibility in those hips. Squeezing your glute muscle as you open up. Keeping that right angle, and we're going to lean forwards with our chest. Trying to keep a nice flat back and holding the stretch here. Good work. Excellent. And relaxing back. We're going to now take it into a frog sit position. So making sure your back is nice and straight, so it's not curved. We're going to push down on that left knee. So right hand behind your back, left hand pushing down on that leg. We're now going to resist for a couple of counts and then push it back down. It should go a little bit further. You can do this as many times as you wish. Switching over onto the other leg, pushing it down. Using that muscle to resist, and then relaxing and pushing it a little bit further. Brilliant. Now taking a nice flat back stretch, using those elbows to push the legs out a little bit further. And now rounding the back, relaxing over and taking a nice stretch here. Excellent. You can sit back on your heels, give your little bum a wobble to release the tension. Stretching one leg out, one leg bent, keeping a nice flat back. We're going to take a stretch over and forwards, just keeping that nice flat back. And you can stretch the arms out in front of you for a little bit deeper. Brilliant. And taking it over to the side. That's it. Twisting that upper body towards the leg, and with a flat back, just stretching over that leg. You should feel this in your hamstring. Excellent. Switching over to the other leg, and with a flat back, leaning forwards again. Once again, you can stretch out them arms for a deeper stretch. Perfect. Bringing it up, and we're going to go over to the side again. Over we go, that's it. So you should feel this in your oblique as well as your hamstring. Excellent. Twisting the upper body towards that leg, and over we go. Just using your breath to breathe in, breathe out, and go deeper. Perfect. Into a straddle position, we're just going to rotate our hips around. You can go back and forwards, just opening up the space within that area. That's it. Okay, from here, we're going to stretch forwards. Again, make sure your hips are tilted forwards. You can use a cushion underneath your bum if that helps. Into a flat back pancake stretch. Brilliant. Sliding out that leg this time into a half split. So your knee can either point up to the sky or forwards, depending on how you like your split to look. There's 3 different types of splits, which I will cover in another video. As you can see, it hurts a little bit. And switching over into the other leg, into that half split position. Ouch. Excellent. Just sit back on your feet and give your bum a wiggle to release the tension. Now we're going to go into a frog with our toes touching. So make sure your back does not drop, as you will see there. Just engage your core and try and keep it as neutral as possible. You can rock backwards and forwards in this position, or you can hold a static stretch. Opening out the legs. And again, just rocking backwards and forwards, or holding the static stretch. And you can relax down if you can. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. Just hold it where you can. Okie dokie. Just give them hips a little wiggle. Round and round. We're now going to find a wall if you have access to one, and just slide your body as close to it as possible and holding it here. At this point you can pause the video and hold it a little longer if you would like. In your own time, slide into a middle split from standing and hold it there. Again, pause the video if you need. So it's best to always go from standing, or you can rock into it from a straddle. I like to use the yoga blocks as I find it softer on my heels. And again, you can just slide into it from straddle if you prefer. You can also go against a wall and slide down into your split too, so that you know it's completely flat. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the middle split video. My PayPal link is in my bio if you can afford to make a little donation. If not, that's absolutely fine. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I hope to see you soon and I can't wait to see your progress. Thank you.